Hi, my name is Richard Peacock. I'm Chief Executive of Sohar Housing. We are like many other housing associations. We're managed by a board, and the board once a year are reselected by a bunch of shareholders. Now at Sohar we have 23 shareholders, including the 12 board members. That's, as I say, very typical of most housing associations, and there's nothing wrong with it. As we celebrate our 20-year anniversary this year, with our birthday in July, we wanted to look at whether we could improve and modernise how we function legally. And one of the things that we're extremely good at is having a great track record of involving residents. Tenant involvement, we call it. Now, whilst we've had a great track record of that, what we feel is that tenant involvement isn't necessarily stitched into the structure of Sohar. So it could be easily undone, and we don't want that. We want something that's firm for the future as we think about our next 20 years. So what we're doing now is consulting with residents to see whether we should open our membership to all of our tenants. That's very exciting and a big change for Sohar. We've had some early consultation with residents and the idea seems attractive to them. So we're now consulting with all residents to see if they like the idea. So the fundamentals would not change significantly in that the board will still manage the organisation, they'd still hold me to account, my senior team to account, they would still approve the plans for the organisation, the business plan, the corporate plan, all the budgets would still be approved by the board and be monitored by the board regularly. But what would change is that at least once a year the wider group of members would be able to re-elect the board and would be able to hold myself, my senior team and the chair of the board to account, and we would present our plans to that wider membership. Now, how many residents would get involved is a moot point, and we are very excited about that, and we would encourage residents to get involved. Initially, it would not be huge in number. Currently, we have something like 300 involved residents. So I can see those residents wanting to sign up to membership, but I also see that growing quite significantly as well. And remember, at the moment, the number of members is only 23. So any expansion of that, I think, does deepen our accountability and demonstrates that we are grounded in the views of residents, and I think would mean that the values that we hold dear at Sohar would be better shaped by the wider group of involved members.